My name is Dave Haas, and I'm with the DuPage County Health Department. We are here in Bensenville today to talk about an initiative that's countywide, and it's called Forward. With me is Crystal Kleinschmidt, who is an initiatives coordinator with the Health Department, and she's going to explain about Forward and some connection to here in Bensenville. Crystal, can you tell us a little bit about Forward and what the goals and missions of Forward would be in DuPage County?
Yeah, sure. Forward started back in 2009 when actually a group of interested community citizens came together and thought there was probably an obesity problem in DuPage County, and they wanted to address it collectively countywide rather than doing a bunch of individual initiatives. So it works to increase healthy activity and opportunities for healthy eating within the county to reduce the obesity rate. So we really focus on trying to do those policy, system, and environmental changes through our community coalition partners. So we have over 1,200 individuals and organizations who are interested in this work, and we partner with them to really make the healthy choice the easy choice within DuPage County. Mm-hmm. And for the upcoming next 3 years, Forward's priority areas are really going to be focused on schools, work sites, and that early education, early childhood work group piece.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody loves about hearing news about healthy lifestyles and healthy choices. What is the connection that Forward has to Bensenville?
So our connection with Bensenville is actually a really interesting one. There is a group out there called the Bensenville Youth Services Coalition, and they have an initiative for called Be Well Bensenville, and it's just the letter B, no E, just Be Well Bensenville. And it's a countywide collaborative initiative to really have families and children achieve healthier lifestyles through a promotion of all the activities and events and things that are happening in Bensenville. And so one of a former health department employee actually was a community member on that group. And when she saw the obesity report, which is the latest one, is what we're going to talk about today, she brought it to the group and showed them that some of the northeast area of the county had higher obesity rates, and they decided to really take on that piece as part of their goals for their work. Additionally, because of that, we continued to partner with Be Well Bensenville and actually partnered with them to do a grant through the American Planning Association that's wrapping up now in the next couple of months. So that's a great partnership where they're going to bring about a bike to metric guide, a complete streets policy within the city, and then also doing a active transportation plan. So a plan on how people can, use themselves to actively transport themselves through biking and walking and using public transit within the community. So it's been a really great partnership between the Health Department, Forward, and Bensenville.
Well, those healthy options, I think, sound really exciting, I'm sure, to everybody in Bensenville who are just learning about this new initiative here. And you mentioned a report during your remarks. What is the report that Forward just came out with?
So, like I said, we've been doing this countywide obesity report now since about 2009, and the latest one, I actually have it here, is called Addressing Obesity in DuPage County, What You Can Do. So we really wanted to summarize obesity from multiple different populations within the county, and well as partnering that with some action steps that people can take.
Mm-hmm. And I know that one of the findings in that report, as we've been discussing, has to do with high blood pressure. What is the concern about high blood pressure, particularly in this report?
So high blood pressure puts a lot of strain on your body and often goes undiagnosed because there's not a lot of symptoms, and it is one of the leading causes of heart disease, which as most of us know, is one of the leading causes of death, second in DuPage County, but also nationwide. And so what we found in this report is when we collected the body mass index or obesity rates for kindergarten, 6th, and 9th graders, we also collected blood pressure data. So what we found is as weight increased, so as children went from being of a underweight to being normal weight to being overweight to then being obese, the percent of kids that had elevated blood pressure readings at the time of the school physical also increased. And what we saw is when we got to the obese children, which was about 15.1% countywide for our public school students, that 44% of them had an elevated blood pressure at the time of their school physical. So granted, it's only one measurement and one point in time, but it is a little alarming, but it's something that we can also address through making those lifestyle changes, through healthy eating and more physical activity.
A Complete Streets policy is a commitment by a municipality to accommodate all users of the roadways, including pedestrians, bicyclists, transit users, and motorists in all new transportation projects whenever appropriate, including the design of new facilities and the improvement and maintenance of existing facilities. Bensenville's Complete Streets policy provides an approach and framework for rethinking the way we design our roads. Adopting a Complete Streets policy will help set the tone for the way we hope to grow in the future.
The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is conveniently located in the Redmond Recreational Complex in Bensenville. The Water's Edge is home of Fenton High School and Wahoo swim teams, featuring an indoor 8-lane lap pool and diving well. The Aquatic Center is available for private functions and parties. Learn to swim, stay in shape, or enjoy recreational swimming year-round at the Water's Edge Aquatic Center.
The Bensenville Community Library, serving a community of readers. Whether you're old or young, a lover of words, music, or computers, the library has something for you. Check out our new Kindles, toddler jams, story and movie nights, or a variety of other activities offered. For more information, call us at 630-766-4642 or check out our schedule on the web at benlib.org. The Bensenville Community Library, celebrating 50 years of library service. The Village of Bensenville had a vision to create a more walkable, bikeable community. Thanks to a grant from the American Planning Association, Bensenville was able to make that vision a reality. Key recommendations in Bensenville's plan include identifying a network of on- and off-street bike routes that enable residents to access key community destinations that will encourage more people to walk and bike, and educate all on safe travel behaviors for all modes of transportation. Staying connected is important, and at the Village of Bensenville, it has never been easier to keep up to date with what's happening in our community. On your phone, PDA, PC, laptop, or tablet, the Village of Bensenville website offers easy integration, so you'll stay connected at home, in the office, or on the road. To follow us on Facebook, simply go to the Bensenville homepage and click on the Facebook icon in the lower left-hand corner. This will take you to the Bensenville Facebook fan page. Once there, click the like button to add us to your newsfeed and receive regular updates from around town. To follow us on Twitter, simply go to the Bensenville homepage and click on the Twitter icon in the lower left-hand corner. This will take you to the Bensenville Twitter page. Once there, click the follow button to add us to your Twitter feed and receive regular community updates. To receive email and cell phone notifications, click on the Notify Me button. This will take you to the Notify Me dashboard. Once there, simply add your email address and/or cell phone number at the top of the page, and then select which service you would like to receive updates from. The most common update section is in the Newsflash Bensenville News. Click on the envelope icon for email alerts and on the phone icon for phone alerts. You can choose one, the other, or both. To watch our public access cable show or board meetings, simply click on the Bensenville Web TV button on the lower left sidebar menu of the homepage. This will take you to our streaming center, where you can play current and past Bensenville cable TV shows and board meetings. To pay your Bensenville utility bill online, just click the Online Payments button and then follow the instructions provided on our secure payment site. If you have any problem, concern, or question to tell the village, then click on the Bensenville Action Hotline button. This will take you to the Action Line dashboard, where you can explain your issue and receive a response within 48 hours once you have clicked the Submit button at the bottom of the page. Staying connected is important, and at the Village of Bensenville, it has never been easier to keep up to date with what's happening in our community. On your phone, PDA, PC, laptop, or tablet, the Village of Bensenville website offers easy integration, so you'll stay connected wherever you are.
We've been talking about the health rates and obesity and overweight rates throughout the county. How does that compare to the nation then? If we want to put this in perspective for Bensenville and for DuPage County, how do we kind of compare to the whole United States?
For our obesity rates?
Yes.
As a whole, we are lower at our 15.1% than the 2 to 19-year-olds, which is 16.9%. So we're a little bit lower overall.
And what kind of problems do follow if people are overweight or are obese? What kind of health problems follow that?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, one of the things that you can see is with the increased weight, we do see higher blood pressure rates that even within our younger population. Additionally, you get type 2 diabetes is a concern. There's some bone and joint problems, from carrying the extra weight. And then we even see sometimes, sleeping problems and things like that. And because of some of the medical problems that come with the additional weight, sometimes you'll have increased absenteeism from school or work because you're dealing with other medical issues, or lower productivity because, again, you're dealing with other things that are happening within your body.
Mm-hmm. So it's both health and other kinds of issues that might be such as self-esteem, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We've talked about some of these, we've kind of put this picture in perspective, and we've talked about sort of the problem and described it in DuPage County. What are some of the things that children and adults can do to get healthier, to become healthier?
I'm glad you asked. So one of the things that we did here in DuPage County was adopted the 5-4-3-2-1-GO message from the Consortium to Lower Obesity in Chicago Children. So, and I brought it, it's on the report here, and you can see it in the corner, and I have a great example of it over here. And so that message is something that was created for children but would be very applicable for adults too. So it stands for 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, 4 servings or more of water each day, 3 servings of low-fat dairy a day, 2 hours or less of screen time, and that does include all the time we spend on our phones each day, and then 1 hour or more of physical activity. So that is something, that if a family's looking to get healthier, they could pick one of those to kind of focus on for a while and increase fruit and vegetable intake, or, add more water to the day-to-day activities. Additionally, we would also encourage people to kind of look at the sugar that they're intaking every day. So there's a lot of hidden sugar and added sugar in some products. So, you can check your different nutrition labels and things for sugar where you kind of don't expect it sometimes. And then also, again, trying to replace maybe a sugar-sweetened beverage, so a soda or a pop that you might drink every day. Start replacing one of those a day with water, and make them gradual changes. And those are things that you can do for yourself, but also this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go message, you can adopt it as a school or, as a workplace or within healthcare, different aspects like that where, you can try to spread the message and educate others with that message.
That's really good advice, and I think that phrase, make the healthy choice the easy choice, I think really resonates with me, and I'm sure it resonates with viewers. You've given us a lot of information, and I know that people are always hungry for more information. Where would you suggest, as a representative of Forward, where do people go for more information if they just want information on getting healthier lifestyles, more active living?
Well, you can start with our website, which is forwarddupage.org, and we're also on Twitter and Facebook, which link directly from our web page. And then here within the community, I would, advertise too that you could definitely go to bewellbensenville.com and see how you might be able to support the work that they're doing there. But there's a lot of other great resources out there, like the My Plate, which has a very simple diagram for how you can fill your plate with healthy vegetables, fruits, and proteins and grains each day. That's a really great resource too that a lot of people use. And you can find some of those links from our webpage too.
Well, I think all of that is great information, Crystal, and I really appreciate the opportunity. I think the health department does, and we enjoy being here in Bensenville and talking about Forward and this campaign and all of the things that can be done for a healthier lifestyle. My name is Dave Haas. With me today is Crystal Kleinschmidt, an initiatives coordinator with the DuPage County Health Department. We thank you for your time and for your attention.